Hello, everyone. Thank you ever so much for joining me again on Curiosity Ride with Imran Munir. I wonder if you've ever noticed the influence that colors have on the English language. From describing emotions and feelings to numerous idioms and expressions, color related vocabulary adds a special depth and richness to the English language. Now, the full range of English vocabulary around colors is quite extensive and not easy to cover in a single video. So I'm aiming to do a separate video for each color. In today's video, we're diving into the world of the color blue, which happens to be my favorite color too, by the way. So without further ado, let's get cracking. The color blue is quite rich in the way it symbolizes a variety of things. It is the color of peace and calmness, which makes it a good choice if you're thinking about relaxation or meditation. Interestingly, research suggests that in a work environment, people are more productive in surroundings with blue decor. You probably noticed many businesses using this color in their branding. It is often because blue also represents a sense of trust and dependability. Obviously, businesses want to portray that image. They want to assure you that they are reliable and you can depend on them. But blue also represents sadness. Ever heard the expression feeling blue or blue mood? It means simply to be sad or depressed. There are a number of theories pointing to the origin of this phrase. One explanation goes that the deep blue of the ocean was often associated with feelings of sadness and melancholy, especially during long and lonely voyages. Sailors were said to feel blue when they were homesick or grieving. Makes sense, don't you think? In art and literature too, blue has long been linked to sadness and introspection. For example, Pablo Picasso's Blue Period from 1901 to 1904 reflects themes of sorrow, poverty, and isolation through his use of blue tones. Similarly, in poetry and music, blue frequently evokes sad and melancholy emotions. Then we have a musical genre called the blues. This type of music originated in the southern United States in the late 19th century. The blues music is deeply rooted in African American history, conveying expressions of hardship, sadness, and longing. Let me give you a few more phrases using blue to describe different things. Out of the blue is a commonly used idiom, meaning something that happens suddenly or unexpectedly. The expression comes from the longer phrase, a bolt out of the blue, which referred to a sudden thunderbolt from a clear blue sky, which is of course a rare and shocking event. I mean, you don't normally expect thunderbolts coming from a blue sky. Over time, the shorter form, out of the blue, became popular in everyday language to describe any unexpected occurrence. An example sentence could be, one day, out of the blue, James announced to his family that he was moving to another country. This is another interesting expression, quite frequently used by native speakers. If someone has marks and bruises on their skin from being hit or beaten, we can say that they are black and blue. For example, this sentence, the wrestler fought hard but ended up black and blue after the match. Blue collar is a term used for workers who do manual work. They are plumbers, factory workers, mechanics, etc. A blue-collar worker is the opposite of a white-collar worker who normally works in an office. An example sentence would be, many political parties promise to support the blue-collar workers. A blue-eyed boy is a young man who is liked and favored very much and therefore gets better treatment than others. This expression is commonly used in British English and can sometimes carry a hint of disapproval, implying favoritism. In case you are wondering if a blue-eyed girl is also possible, the answer is no. There's no direct equivalent of this phrase for females. It could be because historically, many idioms and phrases developed in patriarchal societies, where men were more often the focus of public attention or symbolic language. To use it in a sentence, we can say, Sam is the blue-eyed boy of his teachers. The term blue blood is used to refer to a person of noble origins, a royal or an aristocrat, someone from a family with a long lineage of wealth and power. But hang on, blood has only one color, which is red. So how this expression come about? To put it simply, if someone has white or fair skin, it's easy to notice the blue veins running through their skin. That's of course blood which appears blue in those veins. Now historically, royals and aristocrats were generally perceived as people of pale or white complexion, with blue veins often visible. That's it. That's how the expression blue blood was born. Let's go through an example sentence for blue blood. The charity event was attended by a number of blue bloods, each of them with a prestigious family background. The term blue chip is primarily used in business and finance to describe companies, stocks, or investments that are considered high quality, financially sound, and stable. For example, companies like Microsoft, Apple, Google, Coca-Cola are often referred to as blue chip companies. The term originates from poker, where chips or tokens represent money. In most poker sets, the blue chips have the highest value, and thus blue chip came to symbolize something of premium value or high worth. Let's use it in a sentence now. Smart investors are always looking for opportunities to buy blue chip stocks. So there we are. You see how a single word in English can lend so much variety and richness to the way we communicate. So the next time you think about the color blue, take a moment to appreciate how a single word can connect art, history, and everyday life. And don't forget, learning these phrases is a great way to add color to your language. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye-bye.